Hi guys, it's Ricky and this is Ricky Reveals. So, I don't know if I want to do a live for a while. That was some shit earlier, and I know it's somebody trying to cloak their energy and trying to get information at the same time. So, I appreciate the money, but I'm pretty sure the person that paid for the reading was either A, my ex, or B, my ex's current person. And either way, there was somebody else, and there was two people playing around, and I'm not dealing with that. I just heard you already know, James. Today the 22nd. Okay. Monday the 22nd. Today, during my meeting with John Utes, I discussed my relationship to Our Lady, the Blessed Mother of God. When I was a child, she played a very important role in my religious development. The May and October devotions in my family are a real part of my childhood memories. We built little altars, sang songs, prayed rosaries, and seemed to enjoy it. But after my seminary years, a certain anti-devotionalism developed in the circles where I lived, and Mary, the Mother of Jesus, became less and less important in my religious life. But this week she returned, not by any conscious attempt to restore my devotion to Our Lady or by a book or any advice, but without any intrusiveness. I found her in the heart of my search for a more contemplative life. If anything helped, it was the icon of Our Lady of Vladimir and the Abbey Chapel. I couldn't keep my eyes off this most gentle painting, which in fact is a reproduction made by a monk of Gethsemane, with a somewhat sad, melancholic gaze. Mary looks at you and points with her right hand to the child she holds on her left arm. The child is embracing her in a very affectionate way. The intimacy of the child's embrace is expressed by the little hand that, appearing from under the veil covering Mary's head, gently touching her left cheek. The child looks like a small adult in a monk's habit. Excuse me. I keep looking at this intimate scene, and peace invades my soul. Mary speaks to me about Jesus. To him, she directs me, but without fearful warnings, without strong challenges, without a demanding, stern look. It is as if she says, "Look here, look, he who is your Lord and salvation has become small and vulnerable for you. Why don't you come closer and listen to what he has to say?" At the same time, closer and listen to, it seems that she invites me to share in the intimacy between her and her child. This week, I often experienced resistance towards private prayer. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. At the same time, it seems this week I often experienced resistance toward private prayer. Every time I tried to sit down and pray alone, my thoughts wandered to the book I was reading and wanted to continue reading. To my feelings of hunger, to a monk I couldn't figure out, to a hostile feeling or a daydream I couldn't shake off. Usually I ended up reading a few minutes trying to focus my thoughts again, But when I knelt in front of the icon of Our Lady of Vladimir, it was different. In some way, my resistance against meditation subsided, and I simply enjoyed being invited to enter into the intimacy between Jesus and Mary. John Eudes didn't run away from the psychological implications of all this. He made me see how masculine my emotional life really is, how competition and rivalry are central in my inner life, and how underdeveloped my feminine side had remained. He told me about Saint Bernard, who didn't hesitate to call the task of a monk a woman's task, compared with the virile task of the secular priest, and to remind the abbot the word comes from Abba, Father. Of his motherly responsibilities, John Eudes also reminded me that the Hebrew word for God's Spirit, Rosh, is both masculine and feminine, and thus emphasizing that God is male and female. Mary helps me to come in touch again with my receptive, contemplative side, and to counterbalance my one-sided, aggressive, hostile, domineering, competitive side. It is not so surprising that you are easily depressed and tired, he said. Much of your energy is invested in keeping your hostilities and aggressions under control and in working on your appearance of gentleness and kindness. I hope and pray that through a renewed devotion of to Our Lady, the Blessed Mother of God, I can allow my other side to grow to maturity and to become less self-conscious, less suspicious, less angry, and more able to receive God's gift, more able to become a contemplative, more able to let the glory of God dwell in me as it dwelled so intimately in Mary. Wow. That spoke so much to me. I mean, it really did. Someone is really soul searching. They're finally admitting their faults, at least to themselves. And they really want to balance their inner divine masculine, divine feminine. And they are truly seeking God's help. They've also opened their eyes to the downfall of religion, and how it is about control, and how it is, in certain ways, deceptive. But that God is true and real, and that man just got it messed up when they took it from Jesus' mouth to paper. Like, they took Christ's teachings, and somewhere between hearing it and writing it down on paper, they messed it up. And this person truly wants to find self-love, balance within self, the love of the Father, and the love of others. And they really are working on it with their mind, body, and soul. Well, maybe it's because they're in that jailhouse getting some jailhouse religion. I went to jail. I told her to tell you, and I did, and she didn't. Yeah, maybe that was their wake up call, though. Taurus, Mark 11:11. Maybe this person's realizing that they've done something that's cursed them, and they really, genuinely, sincerely are remorseful for their actions, and they want to reverse the curse. Something they might have done in April, or April's significant, but they could be an April Taurus. Dwayne, somebody could be in their 70s. Somebody could be born in the 1970s. Something could happen on a Saturday. Gemini, Somebody's in their 50s. Jerome. August. Judas is in your circle. Well, I just got the clarification I was looking for. Sagittarius. Mexico. Dirty cop. So this Dwayne could be a dirty cop or a retired dirty cop. Keelan. Big D. Amber. Nevada. Believe in yourself and you'll be unstoppable. July. Austin, Texas. Yeah, it's so funny. The last reading I actually wrote down Austin, Texas on that card, and now this time around I'm feeling like that this time it's significant to the name, the male name Austin. Sheesh. Lisa. Well, Lisa's in reverse, so maybe she's a karmic. Because she fell out of hand and went in reverse. Alabama. May. Friday. Orlando. Robin. Jarvis. I saw your light and I was afraid to change. I was comfortable in my darkness. Tito. June. Okay. Actor. Your dreams are reality. Freddie. False twin flame. Jesus is the truth, the life, and the way. Atlanta. Betty. South Carolina. They lied about having COVID to go on vacation with their male lover. Boys to Men. And Monday. Oh. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please give me a message for anyone who needs it. I will watch this video when I post it to my channel. About their recent past or something from their distant past that's reoccurring now. 2017 energies are actually really coming to me. So something that happened in 2017 that's like coming full circle now. I'm really kind of already getting that. Or the current situation or the near future. In Yeshua's precious and holy name, I ask and pray, amen. 9 of air, 9 of swords. Somebody's depressed. They're having nightmares. Could be about something they did in 2017. But this one is strange. Because it doesn't give that vibe at all. This one is someone setting themselves free. The birds are messengers, right? Something coming full circle. The truth finally being exposed and it freeing someone from their past. From a very dark, painful, traumatic past. that was created and set up by Satan in order to keep this earth angel bound. And it was never intended for this person to break free of these chains, but God said, you know what? I control this. Earth angel freed. Someone's really about to spread their wings and fly. They've been held down their whole entire life, and they really are about to. They're about to soar. Messenger of Earth. So it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that I'm talking to. Could definitely be a feminine. Call. Someone is finally going to answer the call that their soul has been begging and pleading with them to answer for a long time now. I think that's why the significance behind me reading from the book that I read from, the Guyanese Diary, report from a Trappist monastery. Religion was meant to trap us. It was meant to control us and keep us in fear of a tyrant God, and to mask the true authenticity of his love and the freedom that his love provides. True, authentic, agapic love is freedom. It's a choice. There's no condemnation. There's no fear. There's no force. You choose to accept it and return it, or you choose to refuse it and walk away. It's not pushed on you. It's not a burden. It's a gift. And I don't know why I picked these up, but a win-win is forecast. But I'm gonna get back on track. Wow. Felt a little ADHD right about then, but I really felt the beauty of what I was saying. Okay, so Messenger of Earth would, I think, basically be the Knight of Pentacles in the traditional deck. So I think that's Taurus energy, so I could be talking to a Taurus. But if it's resonating, go ahead and take it. Hardworking, proceeding with integrity, perseverance and grit, prudent and careful efforts, thoroughness, industriousness, stamina, dedication. I am in the flow, committed to co-creating with spirit effectively and efficiently. I do my best and never leave a job half done. I am dedicated and determined, knowing my efforts will pay off. So someone is definitely putting their past behind them and freeing themselves from the burden and stepping into their purpose, whether you're a Taurus or not. And card 20, or breaks down to a 2, call. Purpose and true prosperity. I have everything I need right now to move forward with purpose. I'm being called into a deeper and more authentic relationship with myself, with my higher power, and with others. I am here for a reason. I am required to step forward into my true self, expressing that through my actions, I need to trust that my life has a purpose, that I am enough, and that within me is a divine blueprint that has meaning for myself and others. I'm about to cry. This reading is beautiful. There's such power and beauty when you see yourself as God sees you. Patience, 14. It's confirmation. Moderation. This card reminds me that patience will bring me into recognition of and alignment in my purpose. All my needs are met even though I may not see it yet in the outer visible world. The angels are looking out for me. Moderation in all things is required right now. So someone's being patient with themselves. They're being patient with the process. They're learning how to trust the process and the journey of life, and knowing that it's about the journey and not the destination. They are realizing that certain aspects of their life are out of control, and they need to take certain habits and put them into moderation or cut them out altogether. Maybe someone's got a spending problem that needs to be moderated. Someone is tired of living a surface level life. They want to dig deeper and find and experience true intimacy, real true love. Because up until now, everything's been face value, surface level. If it looks good, then cool. If I have to dig any deeper than the surface, then I'm moving on. I'm not wasting any time to see the beauty within. Messenger of water. I apologize for keep going back to the sun at the bottom. I feel like that's significant, so I'm going to pull that out. I keep using the book on this, but I mean, like I said, the messengers are like the knights, but they do have a somewhat different meaning in this deck. And we're looking for water. Romantic attraction, chivalry, admiration, seeing the best in others, heightened emotional awareness, a call to fall in love with yourself. I need to look for the best in others and honor it even when it seems a challenge to do so. My attraction stems from self-love and a knowledge that I am a part of all love, which takes many forms, each exquisite in its own way. I can have what I desire. There is no need for jealousy, anger, resentment, or fear. When I am love and love flows into me powerfully. And then, even though I know the definition or the meaning of the sun, I'm still going to pull it out just to see if it's different in this. Abundance. At this time, everything is possible and everything I need to know is illuminated. Projects come to fruition, relationships flourish, and my growth is assured. This is a time of plenty. It's important that I share this abundance with others. I am deeply, deeply grateful. There's an abundance of ignorance out there. King of Earth. So, King of Pentacles. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone is finally... They're taking their power back. They're tired of giving it to other people and being used, taken for granted, abused, and squandering their abundance. So they are taking their power back. They're going after their throne, and they are no longer going to give out to anything or anyone that doesn't give in to them. The World, 21. So it could be a Capricorn as well, because the world is Capricorn. The sun is Leo. Once this person truly makes this decision from within themselves and they commit to it and they go forward, it closes out the cycle of abuse and they will fully heal and they will become who they've always been who they were always meant to be. And they will fly like they have wings of a dove or wings of an eagle, because they will be a leader a legendary leader. Transformation, 13. Since that's not traditionally in the traditional tarot, I'm going to read that one too. Number 13 is about transformation. Or it breaks down to a 4. I had April earlier. Emperor energy. So, it's about someone who was meant to be a king. Someone who was meant to lead. A powerful leader who was hidden for such a time as this. Nothing remains the same, and I need to accept that life evolves through cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. Now is a time of transition as things are changing from one form to another. I need to allow this to happen for my highest good. I am called to let go the old so I can welcome the new. We each and every one of us has some form of fear to the unknown. You already know the past was painful. The past was nothing but torment and abuse and being treated like you weren't worth anything. So the unknown has got to be better than that, right? Let go of the fear. Just let God hold you and love you back to life. He's got so much waiting for you, and you're standing in your own way.
Let me tell him first. Bro, I want him.
Thank God I hit the right button. I was going to be so upset. Alright, so God is working on the symphony of your life behind the scenes. So as you play your instrument, as you walk it out, you're walking out the symphony of your life as He is orchestrating it behind the scenes. And it is one of the most beautiful melodies that's ever been written. And even though it's been painful in certain verses or when the finished product is all said and done, it is going to be a song that only 144,000 can sing. Wow. 9 of Fire. You've suffered so much pain and you are wounded and you're healing beautifully and right on time. But you are a warrior. Don't you ever forget that. You're not a victim. You are a warrior. 5 of Earth. Let go of that victim mentality, that lack mentality, and step into that leadership role that you've always been meant to take. I mean, you've always been a leader, and everyone in your life was strategically placed there for you to never see yourself as God sees you. It's been a long, hard road, but I promise you, the hardest part is over. You got to believe that with your whole mind, body, and soul. God has gotten you through. He never left you. And now He's going to show you exactly how beautiful this life and what a miracle this life really is. Hanged Man. You're not stuck anymore. It's all in your head. Well, you never were stuck. That was an illusion too. But it was a very heavily orchestrated illusion so that you would believe it. 9 of Fire. Oh, wait. You know what? That was 5 of Fire. Here's 9 of Fire. So everything I said about the 9 of Fire, well, we'll just leave it there. Stop. Let the mindless chatter go. Free yourself from the prison in your mind. Let the internal conflict go. Love yourself. Love even the deepest, darkest parts of yourself that's hard to face. Look in that mirror and be like, I love you. Enter in your name. And I am not ever going to let anyone else make me feel like I am less than or not good enough. Because I am more than enough. I am beautifully and wonderfully made. And I am a child of God. I was made to stand out. And I don't want to fit in anymore. And anyone who tries to make me fit in or make me think that I'm weird or nah, fuck them. Seven of water. So that would be you waking up from a dream, waking up from the illusions, and seeing the reality of some bullshit. Of who you really are, of who the people around you really are, your true potential, and all the ways that people purposely put you down and held you back so that you could be miserable and stuck like them, because they don't have the drive, they don't have the passion, they don't have the joy, and to try and make something out of themselves. So since they don't care, they don't think you should either. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. You are stepping into your life's purpose, and you passed the test. The devil had a time frame, and the time frame has now been expired, and there's nothing else he can do. You and your loved ones are saved. Cancer. Adjustments are required. So you're still learning, but the test is over. Now you're going to get some hands-on experience because you are stepping into your life purpose. And, no one gets it right the first time around. If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Prosperity lies ahead, Taurus. You are good enough, Virgo. I'm definitely talking to an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo are like out here. All three of them are out here more than once. Luck is on your side, Sagittarius. You're very close to achieving your goals, Gibbous Moon. And it's time to take action, Aries. So I could be talking to someone who has either an earth sun and a fire moon, or a fire sun and an earth moon, or a divine couple who has those placements. And I actually know who my divine counterpart is now. Thank you. Clarity that I've needed. I love you guys. If you love yourselves, if you loved me as much as I love you, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.